Hi. It's been a while since we had been working to build a very amazing and a strong ecosystem. We started with the Indian market, which I think is the trickiest market out of all the APAC, MENA, and Southeast Asian markets. Uh, and what we had been doing for the last 19 months now, we had been engaging with a couple of stakeholders which are across industries, and we had been able to pull them in to a very strong, amazing force which is called NeXus. Uh, uh, 18 months back, I clearly remember when one of the VCs called me up late in the night, 10:30, 10:35, and he told me, "Hey, you know what, Aditya, you are the best person I would know of. Can you help me in setting up a meeting with a couple of entrepreneurs, angel investors, and VCs, and a couple of media folks if possible? And there is an entrepreneur coming down from Delhi." I said it's too late within a short notice. That too in a city like Bombay, I think it would be impossible for us to gather this kind of talent pool. But you know what? In less than 4 hours, so we started speaking to guys in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, and by 6:30 we had some 17 folks. Bloomberg featured us, and I think we had been very lucky. We got amazing uh, help and support from various stakeholders in the ecosystem, and since then there had been no looking back. And I also do remember when I was speaking to one of my old retail friend. He's now a CEO, of course, and he told me, "Oh, what are you going to achieve with this? Does it make sense for you to invest so much of time?" And we were sitting in the same property where we are right now, of course, in a different table. And I said, "Yeah, I think the intent is to definitely help people." But he said, "Okay, what do you get out of this?" I said, "Happiness." uh, and he was totally zapped. He's of course he has been of great help as well, and he has been engaging with us for the last 14 months. Where we are right now, we are working with some of the largest industries, namely retail, brand distribution, technology investments, fashion, literature, entrepreneurship. We have been also supporting a lot of women entrepreneurs. We must have mentored more than 36, 37 of them, and they are across India. They come from very varied backgrounds, right from a food entrepreneur to someone who has been into education space. We have a couple of folks who have been building amazing technology platforms, and we are now helping them in getting into the international markets. We recently did one of the meetups in Dubai, and we got an amazing set of guys from different parts of the globe. There was someone who joined us from Riyadh, which is Saudi Arabia. We had a couple of folks from Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, and of course Abu Dhabi and Dubai. So I think we have been able to build a Nexus as a very strong ecosystem. We definitely focus a lot in facilitating cross pollination opportunities, uh, and we didn't want to get into a niche segment. Um, while all of this is happening, I would also like to greet you with the news that we have been successfully able to build a couple of intellectual properties within Nexus, where we do events and shows. These are very highly curated and focused meetups that we do, out of which one of them is the No Agenda meetup. We would have touched more than 370 odd lives. Plus, this week we are going to have another meetup in Bombay, and we have a very aggressive roadmap for this particular calendar year. Uh, with these 370 odd folks, we were able to further connect to their plus one network. Uh, I don't have a number, but more than 1,000, I'm sure. Uh, the lives that we have been able to successfully impact. These are folks who are looking out for an opportunity, and when I say opportunity, it is just not looking for a job opportunity. Of course, 70% of our members and our affiliates are all folks from corporates, which was one of the toughest things that we first wanted to solve for ourselves and prove where most of the guys in corporates are so flooded with their work, they really don't have too much of time to invest into anything which doesn't solve the agenda of a corporate. So we started engaging with our old folks who come from very corporate backgrounds. While all of this was happening, we also got introduced to a lot of folks who are from the investment space. Then a lot of entrepreneurs also started touch basing with us, and then it was a circle. The potential being, we call ourselves as a NeXus Circle and not a network, which essentially means that it's a circle of trust. We believe in helping the guys who are really serious about themselves. And needless to say, in this world, seriousness comes once there is money on the table. So I think we had been able to prove a lot of things to ourselves. We have also had a lot of industry representations. Of course, we don't do policy advocacy as on time, and we have been very fortunate that the world is perceiving us to be like a CII or a FICCI kind of a global body. And like I said, we don't do policy advocacy, but the intent is to build a very strong ecosystem and to take our members to an international platform and also help them in connecting with the folks within the country. Needless to say, it's a very fragmented marketplace. Biggest companies, namely Walmart, Ford, uh, and a lot of them have struggled a lot within the Indian ecosystem. While there is an opportunity for sure where there is a huge population, the dynamics and the nuances of this particular marketplace are very, they are only someone who has been in the ecosystem can only solve those puzzles. So that's a little bit about what we do, what we intend to do, and what our focus areas are. We also would like to build a couple of intellectual properties within which there is a very amazing video content and inspiring videos that we would like to capture and share with our audience. Um, so I think where we are right now, we would touch some 1,000 lives by the end of this particular financial year. Further, we would be able to, and that's direct. Further, we would definitely be able to impact more than 3,500, 4,000 humans from different parts of the globe. We are opening our next cohort of membership by end of this week, which is going to take us to the next leap in terms of how we see Nexus growing further. I would like to further congratulate a couple of my old folks, my family, and our very old friends from the retail and brand distribution background who have really supported us, who have poured in their connections, who have taken a lot of time. There has been an amazing team who has been working, and it's a very lean set of guys that we end up working with. Of course, we are very, very selective and curated, which helps us in creating an organization which has got an amazing work culture. And we also have few folks who have put in their personal time, who have taken the extra leap to help us reach where we are today. So, many thanks to everybody. And before I conclude, I would like many of you to definitely attend one of our No Agenda meetups, which is a proprietary now, where we have done amazing roadshows in Delhi, NCR, Bangalore, Bombay, Dubai, Chennai. We did it lately with the Marriott in Indore, and we work on a very smart partnership model. These are definitely invite only and self paid meetups, which ensures that we don't discuss IPL, we don't discuss climate, weather, we don't discuss other things which are very kitty party kind of conversations, which I'm sure most of the professionals are really not even looking at. We also give an opportunity to one of the students as much as possible to be a part of the meetup and to learn about us. We had folks from IIT Bombay, Narsi Monji, MISB Bocconi, which is an Italian institute, who have been with us, attended our meetups. One of the guys traveled all the way from Bombay to Bangalore to attend the meetup, and I think we have been fortunate to host these guys. So yeah, in terms of our gender diversity, we have more than 45% of women representation. which we drive to the core, which also takes us to the NeXus as one of the focus initiatives, where our idea is to help these women entrepreneurs and help them scale with just not with the what part, but also with the how part, which I think most of the guys don't discuss and talk about. Uh, Furthermore, something that we don't claim, we also do make it a point to help them even with the how part. This how part is extremely important, where you would say that, hey, you know what, you got to do this, and this is how it will happen. But hey, I mean, how do I go about it? And who's the person I got to meet? So we did a couple of these primary researches when we understood what is the exact pain point and why would people look up to a NeXus Circle as a organization of preference. So this is where we are. We are just doing our bit, and we are happy to see you on the other side. So look forward. Thank you. Cheers.